We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
The war in Israel is expanding, an EV manufacturer goes bankrupt, a Surgeon General's warning on social media, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Israeli officials warned that the country is on the brink of a full-scale war with Hezbollah if the terrorist group continues to increase its aggression in northern Israel. The Israeli Defense Forces made the warning on Sunday, just a day before Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was set to meet with Amos Hochstein, a top aide to President Biden. Biden's administration is pushing Israel to avoid a war in Lebanon, but IDF officials continue to highlight the outsized threat posed by Hezbollah compared to Hamas. Hezbollah's increasing aggression is bringing us to the brink of what could be a wider escalation, an IDF spokesman warned Sunday. Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant echoed the statement in his own talks with Hochstein on Monday. The top health official in the U.S., Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy, is urging Congress to pass legislation that would stamp social media apps with a Surgeon General's warning stating that social media is associated with significant mental health harms for adolescents, he wrote in an op-ed for the New York Times on Monday. In his statement, Murthy referenced a 2019 study that found risks of depression doubled among teens who scroll for more than 3 hours per day, and a 2023 Gallup poll showing that U.S. teens log a daily average of 4.8 hours on social media. Adding a warning label is likely to make some parents think twice about unsupervised scrolling, according to a recent Brookings study. Still, Murphy acknowledged that it wouldn't be enough to make social media a kid-friendly space. He has also asked Congress to pass additional measures that would protect minors from online abuse and exposure to inappropriate content, bar social media platforms from gathering sensitive data from child users, and set limits on features including push notifications, autoplay, and infinite scrolling. As illegal immigrants stream across the southern border, President Biden is expected to announce a new program that would protect people who are in the U.S. illegally and married to citizens from deportation, allow them to get work permits, and provide a path to legal permanent residency. This comes after Biden's recent executive order, which claimed to shut down asylum claims when illegal border crossings are high. Border Patrol officers have called the president's executive order toothless, and it has done nothing to stem the migrant tide. An illegal immigrant from Ecuador was arrested in New York this morning for raping a young girl, and illegal immigrant Victor Antonio Martinez Hernandez was arrested late Friday in Oklahoma for the murder of Rachel Morin, a mother of 5, and is also wanted for murder in El Salvador. Fisker, a much-hyped startup that sought to mimic Tesla's success, has filed for bankruptcy roughly a year after releasing its first electric vehicle model. The filing marks the second time an automotive venture by car designer Henrik Fisker has gone bust and follows weeks of quietly winding down its operations. The 7-year-old California-based company sought a cheaper and faster entry into the auto industry by outsourcing manufacturing, but struggled with the complexity of running a publicly held company. U.S. regulators on Monday sued Adobe Inc., accusing the software company and 2 executives of deceiving consumers by hiding the termination fee for a popular subscription plan and making it too difficult for customers to cancel subscriptions. The allegations came in a federal court complaint filed by the Justice Department upon referral from the Federal Trade Commission, according to an FTC announcement. Adobe responded in a statement Monday that it would defend itself in court. The complaint alleges that Adobe, known for design tools like Photoshop and InDesign, steered online consumers to its annual paid monthly subscription option by pre-selecting that plan as a default. The FTC also claims that Adobe buries disclosures related to its early termination fee for that plan in the fine print or under icons that users have to hover their mouse cursor over to see. The agency said Adobe has used that fee, which amounts to half of the leftover monthly payments if a user cancels within their first year, to ambush consumers to deter them from canceling their subscriptions. That's the raw naked truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.